2025 Airline Carry-On Rules. You need to know. Avoid extra fees. You're at the airport just about to board your flight when the unthinkable happens. Your carry-on, which has always fit perfectly, gets flagged for extra charges. And the worst part? You had no idea these new rules even existed. Stay tuned, because these airline carry-on rules for 2025 are about to change everything. Number 1. Power bank restrictions. For all of us who rely on our devices to survive long flights, there's a new rule that could completely throw off your travel plans. Remember the January 2025 Airbus incident? It sent a shockwave through the airline industry, leading to a major update on power bank regulations. If your power bank exceeds 160 watt-hours, that's about 32,000 milliamp hours, it's officially banned on flights. Yes, you heard that right, banned. Now, for power banks falling between 100 watt-hours and 160 watt-hours, roughly 20,000 to 32,000 milliamp hours, you need approval from the airline. This could be a game-changer for travelers who've been used to traveling with larger power banks for long flights. So, before you pack that giant power bank thinking it's all good, make sure it's within the limits. The last thing you want is to have your essential backup tech confiscated at the gate. Number 2. Smart luggage shutdown. Imagine you've just invested in that shiny smart suitcase with all the bells and whistles, GPS tracking, built-in battery, and even a weight sensor. Sounds amazing, right? Well, here's the catch. Smart luggage with non-removable batteries is officially banned. That's right, no more high-tech luggage for you, especially if it has a built-in battery. The reason? Fire safety concerns. Airlines have cracked down on this for good reason. Batteries that can't be removed pose a serious risk in the unlikely event of a malfunction during the flight. If you've got a pricey smart bag, now's the time to check those batteries. You may be forced to leave it behind at the gate. Number 3. Carry-on size shrinkage. A quick scan of your carry-on, and it seems fine. No issues there, right? But did you know that European budget airlines have quietly reduced their carry-on size limits by up to 30%? Airlines like EasyJet, Ryanair, and Wizz Air are tightening up their regulations. This could mean serious last-minute fees at the gate if your bag doesn't make the cut. Now, what's worse is that this change isn't universal across the board. Each airline has its own set of restrictions, which means your perfectly sized carry-on for one airline might be too big for another. So double-check the size limits before you head to the airport, or risk paying hefty fees for exceeding the new measurements. Number 4. Air Canada's basic economy changes. If you're a fan of Air Canada's basic economy options, brace yourself for some major changes. Basic economy tickets now only allow one personal item for free. That's right, no carry-ons allowed without paying extra. And if you're hoping to pick your seat, forget it. Air Canada is shaking things up by randomizing seat assignments unless you cough up extra for a specific seat. The worst part? These changes are hitting travelers hard in terms of cost. What used to be a budget-friendly option has now become an add-on nightmare. The days of breezing through with a personal item and a cheap ticket are over. So, if you're booking basic economy on Air Canada in 2025, be prepared to fork out some additional cash. Number 5. Liquid restrictions. 3-1-1 rule. This one's a classic, but it's still tripping up travelers worldwide. Liquid restrictions. Despite the fancy new scanning technology in certain airports, international flights are still enforcing the strict 100 milliliter, 3.4-ounce limit on liquids. This rule, known as the 3-1-1 rule, is still going strong, with full-size liquids banned from carry-ons. But here's where it gets tricky. Different airports enforce this rule with varying degrees of consistency. Some airports may let your oversized liquids slip through, while others will immediately confiscate it at security. Don't risk it. If you have any large bottles in your carry-on, now's the time to swap them out for travel-sized ones. Or you could end up empty-handed at the security checkpoint. Number 6. Banned everyday items. We all have those everyday items we throw into our carry-on without thinking twice. Baby powder, protein powder, or maybe even your favorite camping gear. But in 2025, these items are coming under heavy scrutiny. The new rule? Powdered substances over 12 ounces, 350 milliliters, are subject to intense inspection, and many are now being rejected outright. This includes everyday powders like baby powder and even protein powder for the gym. So, if you're planning to bring along your go-to supplements or baking ingredients, be ready for a lengthy inspection at security. And that's not all. If you're a camping enthusiast, you might want to leave your gear at home. Tent poles, stakes, and even certain cooking gear could be confiscated. Why? Airlines are cracking down on items they believe could pose a safety risk. But perhaps the most surprising restriction? Toy weapons like foam swords and lightsabers. Number 7. Carry-on weight limits, enforced more strictly. Here's a rule that could sneak up on you and lead to some unexpected fees. Carry-on weight limits. While airlines have always had weight restrictions, 2025 has seen a significant increase in enforcement. Many carriers are now strictly monitoring the weight of carry-ons, with the limit usually falling between 8 to 10 kilograms, 17 to 22 pounds. Imagine rushing to your gate only to be told your carry-on is too heavy and you'll need to pay extra. Or worse, being forced to check your bag at the last minute. With more airlines weighing carry-ons at check-in kiosks, it's crucial to keep your luggage light. If you're planning on packing heavier items, be sure to check your airline's weight policy first. Number 8. Power bank, in checked luggage. Let's talk about a major no-no that could really throw a wrench in your travel plans: putting your power bank in checked luggage. Even if your power bank is within the allowed wattage range, packing it in checked baggage is a guaranteed way to get your bag pulled. Why? The risk of a fire in the cargo hold. Batteries in checked luggage are considered a significant safety risk, which is why airlines are strictly enforcing this rule. So, pack your power banks in your carry-on and avoid any headaches at the airport. Number 9. Personal item size limits. Airlines are cracking down on personal items as well, making sure they're within a specific size range. The new rule? Your personal item must fit under the seat in front of you, and the maximum size is 18 by 14 by 8 inches, 45 by 35 by 20 centimeters. That means that stylish handbag or extra-large backpack you were planning to bring may be too big. If it's larger than the permitted size, you'll be asked to gate check it, potentially delaying your flight. What makes this even more frustrating is the lack of consistency between airlines. One airline may allow a larger personal item, while another might be stricter. Number 10. Unexpected baggage fees. Finally, let's talk about the sneaky fees that have started to crop up everywhere. Travelers have been reporting an increase in unexpected baggage fees, especially with the shrinking carry-on size limits and stricter enforcement. It's no longer safe to assume that your bag will fit within the allowable limits without double-checking the latest rules for each airline. The issue? Airlines are getting more and more vigilant about baggage size and weight, leading to additional charges at the gate. So, whether you're traveling with a carry-on or a personal item, it's important to stay on top of the latest policies. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay ahead of the game, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips and hacks. Safe travels and happy flying!